Hello everybody and welcome to the best base card team possible in the Adrenalyn XL 2020-2021 Premier League collection. What a collection from Panini, and I cannot wait to show you the best base card team you can build if you're playing the Adrenalyn XL game. So before we get inside this video, make sure to absolutely smash the like button. You've got 5 seconds to show your excitement going into this video because this team is crazy. But yeah, have you smashed the like button yet? You better have. Let's get into the video. So yes, in this team there's 1 or 2 surprises, but basically I decided it off their overall stat and what positions they're in. It will make sense when we go into the video itself and show you some of the cards. But we'll start off in goal, and it's an obvious choice again. I think in the Match Attax one it was the exact same goalkeeper. There we go, it's Alisson with 89 defence there. But a total stat of 226. I believe De Gea might have had the same. Or maybe 1 less, but Alisson had a higher defence stat. So there was a few things I had to take into consideration when picking these cards, but the main thing was this total yellow stat here, which combines all their stats. And basically, the best base card in the team is the one with the highest stat here, so it should make sense. So there we go. Alisson Becker is the goalkeeper in this team, Liverpool's #1, of course. And then we move into defence, and it is a Liverpool defender, shock horror. And it is Trent Alexander-Arnold. So far, we're starting off pretty much exactly the same as the Match Attax team. So there we go. His total stats come to 253. I mean, look at that. They're all over 80. That's an incredibly all-round card. Now, in Adrenalyn XL, unlike Match Attax, there's no monetary budget. So you can literally pick whatever team you want. So if you're going to go for a little challenge with your mates and build the best base card team, this is the team you want to build. So these are the cards you need to be looking out for. So far it's 2 Liverpool ones, Alisson and Alexander-Arnold there. Well, let's hold the phone a bit. We just need to remember that 76% of you watching right now are not subscribed. What's wrong with you? It's free to make an account, it's free to subscribe. Makes sense? It should do. Plus, I want to get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Can you make that happen? Subscribe, make an account, pretty simple to do. Do it now. And then again, it's another Liverpool defender, which I think we know who's going to be. There we go. Van Dyke, 90 defence. So the first card in this collection, or in this squad builder, with 90 on a stat. 254 total stat. That's 1 higher than Trent. It's just an incredible card, that Virgil van Dijk. And one, you need to put this in your team. Like I say, if you're building a best base card team for Adrenalyn XL set, Van Dijk is the one you have to put into the collection, or into the team, should I say. So there we go. What a card, and a very Liverpool-themed back line thus far. But this changes, and it's a bit of a surprising one. It's a Manchester United defender. Now, it can only really be one man, really, and it's Maguire. 253 total stat there. All his stats are over 80. It's decent. It's a really decent card, and this is one of the few surprises in this team, actually. So, yeah, it's definitely a bit of a surprising one, but he did have a good season last year in the Premier League, to be fair, Harry Maguire. Getting a team this season, I believe. But there we go. Harry Maguire is the second centre-back you'd use in this team. Obviously, again, we're using the 4-3-3 formation template, which we did in the Match Attax one. But there we go. Harry Maguire, 253 total stats. It's very decent. Very, very decent for a defender. So very red-themed. But again, this is going to change right now because we've got a Manchester City defender, which I think we know who's going to be. And there we go, Aymeric Laporte, 251, so he's the lowest rated defender in this team, which is crazy. There we go, 251, 88 defence, 83 control, 80 attack. Yeah, I mean, Maguire having 2 ratings higher than Laporte. I mean, Laporte didn't play too much last season, but there we go. At the end of the day, I'm building the best base card team possible, and these are the cards you need to pick. It's all fun and games at the end of the day. And what a card that is, Aymeric Laporte. So that's the defence done. Need those final cards to complete your collections? Well, head over to www.solvecollectibles.com and use the discount code GBW20 at checkout for 20% off individual cards. Crazy! Now let's move on to the midfield. As I said earlier, it's a 4-3-3 formation. We start off in Manchester, and it is Kevin De Bruyne there with his base card, 256 total rating there. 89 attack, 90 control. So our Is that our second 90 rated base card in this team? It's just incredible. Look at that, 90 control. Wow, what a card. The highest rated card in the team by 2 stats so far. And it's Kevin De Bruyne. Who else really? So he can go straight into midfield. And then we move on to another midfielder, of course. And it is the Chelsea midfielder, which is N'Golo Kante with 255 total stat. 89 control there, 86 defence, 80 attack. Again, a very all-round card to use in the team. And again, it takes into consideration this total stat value here, because I think there was a couple other midfielders which had a similar rating, or one rating which was considerably higher than one of Kante's. But they didn't have it all round. And this is what you need to bear in mind of this Adrenalyn XL collection when you're playing the game. You have 3 stats to take consideration of, and you need to have the most all-round card to have the best chance of winning, basically. So there we go. N'Golo Kante with a fantastic card there. He gets straight into the team. Let's move these along a bit so it makes more sense. There we go. Going back to Manchester for the last midfielder in this team, and it is Bruno Fernandez there. Fantastic player. 89 control, 254 total stats. So our lowest rated midfielder in this team. And there we go. 89 control, 87 attack. A very, very decent card. Obviously, this guy has a golden baller. De Bruyne has a golden baller. Who else? Van Dyke has a golden baller. So a lot of these cards in this team will have golden ballers, as they are given the higher rated base cards as well. That should make sense. But there we go. Bruno Fernandez, the Portuguese midfielder, making it into the team. There we go. So moving to our front 3, and we start off with a Manchester United forward, and it is Anthony Martial. Now, arguably the biggest surprise of this team, in my opinion. 249 total stats. Now, he's chomping the likes of Mane, Salah. Bear in mind, Salah has 90 on his attack. Martial, look at that. It's more all-round, like I keep saying. This is a better base card than most Salah's. And it's Anthony Martial. I didn't think I'd ever be saying that. But he's a good player, don't get me wrong. But is he on Salah's level? Not too sure. But there we go. As I keep saying, it is the best base card team with these Premier League Adrenalyn XL cards. And Martial gets in ahead of Salah, Mane, Aubameyang as well. So a lot of players he's picked to get into this team. There we go. So our third Manchester United player in this team. And then we move back to the other side of Manchester for this forward card here. And it is Raheem Sterling with 253 total stats. Incredible card. 88 attack, 87 control. Just an incredibly all-round attacking card that for Raheem Sterling. So there we go. Easily makes it into the team ahead of the other players. So there we go. Fantastic. Raheem Sterling can go up top. And then we have another Man United player, which is crazy. I mean, Man United, didn't they finish 3rd or 4th, whatever, last season? They've got a lot of good base cards. And this one is Marcus Rashford, obviously one with a golden baller in this collection. 89 attack, 85 control, 252 total stats. So it's a very, very, very decent card. And he's only one off Sterling. He's the second highest rated forward in the collection. In terms of the base cards, it is fantastic. Definitely one which is very all-round with the 89 and 85 there. Usable base card if you're playing the Adrenalyn XL game. And like I say, there's no budget on these teams in the tournaments if you ever participate in one. So you can literally pick whatever cards you want. So if you're doing a best base card challenge with your mates, pick Rashford as one of your forwards, because 252, it's not going to be beaten. Marcus Rashford completes the team, and that is 4 Manchester United players in this team.
4 Manchester United players. 4? That's insane.
Funnily enough, Man United have the most players represented in this best base card team. Let's get on to the substitutes. We've got a Man City defender here missing out, and it is none other than Kyle Walker with 248 total stats. He is the next highest defender after Laporte, which is crazy. 85 defence, 83 attack, 80 control. As you can see, very all-round card there for the English fullback. And he makes the bench there for Manchester City. There we go. And then we have a Liverpool midfielder here. I wonder who this is going to be. Could it be Fabinho like the Match Attax one? No, it's Jordan Henderson. 253 total stats. He's one off Bruno Fernandez. Those are the facts. 88 control, 84 defence, 81 attack. a very, very all-round card again. So if you don't have Fernandez, or if you don't have Kante, just pick Jordan Henderson. I mean, he's the next best, really. It's an incredible card. And yeah, I mean, look at that. Wow, what a card. And that's the 4th Liverpool player in this team, including the substitutes, of course. Let's make it 5, shall we? Here we go. A Liverpool forward, and it is Sadio Mane, who misses out by 2 ratings to Martial. I mean, Mane's highest rating is higher than Martial's, so why is he not in? The same with Salah. Salah's got 90 attack, but he's nowhere. He's not in this team because it's all about the total stat. It's the total value. There we go. And I'm afraid to say it, but Salah doesn't get anywhere near this. I mean, he's got very low defence, but Mane, I mean, look at that. 89 attack, 87 control, 71 defence, 247 total stat. That is the team. There we go. So, in goal, obviously, it's Alisson. In defence, it's Trent Alexander-Arnold, Van Dyke, Maguire and Laporte. In midfield is De Bruyne, Kante, Bruno Fernandez. And up front is Martial, Sterling and Rashford. And then on the bench, we've got Kyle Walker as the next best defender, Jordan Henderson as the next best midfielder, and Sadio Mane as the next best forward. But yeah, hope you did enjoy this little squad builder for the Adrenalyn XL 2022 and 21 collection. If you want to see some more squad builders, maybe the best team possible, using all the cards in the collection, such as all the golden ballers and stuff like that, make sure to smash the like button. And if you do not want to miss those videos, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell on the next subscribe button, because that way it gets notified to your mobile, tablet and computer device. Crazy, right? I know. Thank you very, very much for watching. Goodbye.